Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. I know that I say that at all the videos, but I really do want you to know that I love you and I thank you for being here and sharing this space and energy with me and wanting to deep dive into life and expression and all these things. So this is part 3 of a part series that I've been doing on this Neville Goddard at the book called At Your Command. I will put the book in the show notes, but At Your Command, and I've just been listening to it over and over again and dissecting it. And right now I want to get to the part, and if you haven't watched the part 1 and 2 of my videos, it would probably be in your best interest to maybe go watch them. They're not very long, to get a foundation and understanding of parts of this book, but especially number 1, because you need to understand where Neville is coming from when he talks about God, when he talks about your consciousness, and then what is your consciousness and your awareness of being. So I kind of went over that. I'm not going to go over it again about what that is. So go and watch 1 and 2 and you'll get a better understanding. So now we want to talk about this last part of this book that I thought was brilliant, is about recognition. And he says that recognition is the power to conjure the world. I mean, to me, that was insane. That was just, wow. When you recognize any state of being, when you recognize that you don't have the money, when you recognize that you don't have the love of your life, when you recognize that you have poor health, you will embody that state of being. Recognition conjures the world. It conjures your world. You are always going to express that which you are recognizing in your life. So this takes a lot of your awareness to realize, what are you recognizing in your world? And the way you can see that, and what am I recognizing in my life today, is look at your world around you. Look at the things that you have, and then realize that you drew them to you by your recognition of it. So if you are lonely, and you have no money, and you have no peace, and you're stressed, and you hate your job, you are recognizing all those states and drawing them to you. By you giving your awareness to those states of being, you drew them to you. You must become awake to your life. You need to start becoming aware of your life. What are you saying? Your habits, your behaviors, how you're feeling, the thoughts that you're having. This is a recognition that takes full awareness in your life. If you truly want to change your life, if you truly want to have the life of your dreams, the person of your dreams, the bank account of your dreams, you must first recognize that state of being. And we've talked about this again. It's your consciousness. You must recognize it. And then if you're looking at all the stuff that you don't have, if you're looking at, I have all these debts and all these bills and all these things, you must turn away from them. You must turn a blind eye to all those things as if they don't exist. And I know you're sitting there going, how in the heck am I going to think that all those credit card debts and my student loans and all those things don't exist? Like, how would I do that? And you're just going to have to find a way to recognize a different state of being. You're going to have to change your consciousness to something you want, something you want to embody, something you want to develop. You have to, and if you watch 1 and 2, you'll see you're going to have to feel it. You're going to have to be grateful for it. You're going to have to desire it. You're going to have to see the end of that desire. And you're going to have to live in the end of that desire, the end of the wish fulfilled. The end of the prayer already answered. You must recognize only that state of being, and you must forget all the rest. That means you don't need to start working out all the plans, because the desire has all the plans and the means to get there. You just have to recognize the joy. You have to recognize what you have at this moment. All the good things that you have. The money you do have in your bank account. The great job that does pay you to go there. The friends that are there that support you. The followers you do have on your Instagram and your pages and your social medias. You must recognize the something to get the thing you want. If you can recognize even the smallest thing and be grateful for it, and recognize how beautiful and wonderful that little thing is, more will pour into you. More will come. In this book, he talks about this part in the Bible that says to this old lady, "What do you have in your household?" And the lady said, "I have 3 drops of oil." Okay, she didn't say she had nothing. She didn't say, "Oh, I have debts up to my ears. I've got no friends. She was a widow. I don't have a husband. I have nothing." She didn't say that. She said, "I have 3 drops of oil." She recognized something. And when it says in this, and it also says in the Bible, like I said, the Bible is more as a scientific. I don't think of it more as literal. It was saying when you recognize the small things, her jars poured over. Because she recognized the small things. She recognized what she did have. She found joy in the little bit she had and lived in that moment. 3 drops of oil, if that's all she had, and she was happy about it. I mean, if we could only be so simple. So in this last part, I want to kind of just say all that I had. Your awareness of being, your first awareness of living, being, existing is God. That is your existence. That is your awareness of being alive. That is where all of your magic comes from. Your desires are the word of God. That means your desires come from a deeper place. And in your desires, you have all the means and plans to obtain them. They are the word of God. They are all things respond to the word of God. It all comes through. You just have to believe and you have to embody them. And you must recognize. You must recognize states of being, higher states of being, higher states of what you could possibly happen. And also recognize all the little things you have at this moment. Feel joy, feel peace, feel gratitude. You must become awake to your life. Raise your value of who you are. Raise who you are. You must be greater than your environment. You must be greater than the circumstances of your life. You must be greater than time itself. You must be greater than the people around you, the events that happen. When you can be greater than those things, when you can recognize that you are more than just this, you're more than just your bills, you're more than just your bank account, you're more than just the people that love you. You're more than that. If you can recognize that, you can bring yourself to a higher consciousness. You can bring yourself to the highest plateau. Raise your frequency, raise your life, feel it, embody it, rejoice in it, be grateful for it. So much magic, so much magic. But I just wanted to go over that one last part because I just think he says, I'm just going to read it here. It says, every state that you recognize you have embodied, every state of being that you have recognized, you have embodied. Now go through your life, think back through your life of every state that you recognize being. I am pretty sure you have embodied that. That is what you have been. It's great. It's great. recognize the small things. Love yourself more. Know that you are everything. You are everything and all things all at one time, and such a wonderful thing. Anyways, this was a fast video. That was part 3. Go see the other 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Share your inspirations. Share whatever you have to tell me. I truly appreciate it. I want to be part of your life, and I want you to be part of mine. So thank you. I love you, and be kind to each other. Be kind to each other. Such a beautiful thing. Love you. Bye.